What's what's up? What's going on, punks?
I didn't know if this was a
Something's
delay
not
or just
right.
sudden.
Yeah. All right, let me. All right, hang on.
Oh, I thought you were pranking me.
No. All right, let me. Take two. I can't
Take
even.
two.
I can't even see you. All right, this is not.
Can't see me.
All right. What's going on, you guys? Yeah. Everyone grab their pink comforter. I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his pedo. He's kind of retardito. Is Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom Podcast starts now.
Oh, geez. All right. We did it. Welcome, everyone. Rock Bottom Podcast. I'm Ray DeVito. My friend, comedian Soo Ra here. How are you, Soo Ra?
I'm great. What's going on, Ray?
Nothing, man. How'd your shoot go?
It was great. We did a shoot at a gymnastics studio.
Yeah.
And did a little promo clips for them, but it was really fun. I used to do gymnastics when I was 10, so it brought me way back.
You actually did gymnastics today?
Yes.
You
Leotard
could still
ball.
do You could still do gymnastics at this age? I mean,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
younger than me, but
Listen, I can still bust my right split.
well, I guess women doing the splits, it's something. But I mean, I'm talking about like flips. You could do a flip?
Oh, I can't do flips, but I can do like a handspring.
Hell yeah. There you
Mhm.
go.
Yeah,
Dude,
I can balance on that beam.
Oh, you went on the beam and everything?
One on the beam, the vault, the bars, the floor, the whole all around. I'm an all-around gymnast.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I used to play basketball. That's all I can offer. That's all I can offer. Now I just run. I'm an old man that runs. I'm gonna go to the gym after this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run after this. But yeah, I've been watching your. I asked Dominic if he wanted to jump on, Dominic Leonelli, but I guess his sister's in New York, so he's
I
running
think-
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's running around with her. But I see your guys' videos. You guys are killing it on social media.
Thanks, man. Yeah, when you find a comedian that you collab well with, you just kind of run with it, you know? I'm
Yeah,
working
he's a
with him
funny
lot.
dude.
I'm working with this other guy named Corporate Sween. He's hilarious too. He's who I shot the gymnastics sketch with today. So
Okay, I saw him. His sketches, and those of you that's Soora's Instagram on the bottom. If you want to check those out, at Soo Ra, Soora, for those listening. But yeah, I like that. What how'd you guys?
my idea is Hoorah for Soo Ra.
Oh, I got it wrong. Son
Yeah,
of a, that's the second time in a row I've done this to a guest. All right, how do I spell it? Who?
HOORA number 4 SOO
Okay, HOORA
RA number 4 SOO RA.
Gotcha. All right.
I
There
wish
it is.
that was
Boom.
only Soo Ra.
There you go.
Yep, that's it. Hoorah for Soo Ra.
Yeah, awesome. It's awesome. Like, because we met. You've done this podcast before. Now it's a lot. It's a lot of live interaction. Mostly good. Some could be punks. but
Bring it up.
mostly good people. Here we'll get into some of it right away. And so we got nice podcast. Do it. Liam and Carlos are unfunny fat dorks. I'm riding with Ray. Geez. They're people I did a stream with that are they're not comedians.
Oh, just commenting on a past thing.
Yeah. No, they're fine guys. It's different. I used to be on a podcast on it was a Shuley Network. He was a producer for Howard Stern. So a lot of people that were into the old Howard Stern stuff thinks like I'm not used to that stuff. The old thing where everyone just harasses each other. It's not really comedy. It's just harassing each other, just like fucking with each other unnecessarily in the middle of people's lives and stuff. And it's like, all right, dude.
Well, what is this podcast? Stupid $2. I'll take that.
Yeah, he's a good man. He's a good man. He's got a podcast called Nice Podcast Stupid.
And they sent you $2?
Yes, they're very, very nice people.
Oh, well, my Venmo is the same as my Instagram. So if anybody wants to get in on that.
There you go. Yeah, people, you'll get some fans from here. Like I said, mostly people are nice. Some could be punks. Most of them are nice. Tons more cowbell. So this is a trap. Run while you can. Run away, Soo Ra. Run away from ton more cowbell.
What makes you think this is the first time I'm in a trap? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know you pretty well. You can handle whatever. Ray, you admitted to being a liar. You've been proven to be a liar. My question is, do you consider yourself a liar? No gray area. Yes or no. Answer. No, I don't. I said I don't talk to Carlos is a guy that used to help me on my podcast. He's a nice guy, but he's more into the Stern type thing. I'm not. He said, I quit talking to that guy. I did quit talking. Last time I interacted with him, I just texted saying Happy Thanksgiving. So there you go, buddy. Soo Ra, do you have an ancient cure for gout? Savory. I get gout occasionally. That's what they're saying.
I don't even know what gout is.
Yeah, it's when you
some sort of like gastrointestinal thing.
No, it's an old age thing. As you get older, they say it comes from drinking like too much beer, or I guess eating red meat. But what happens is it like goes if you drink too many IPAs. IPAs is what brings it on. And if you drink too many IPAs and you don't drink enough water, these little crystals form in the joint of your big toe, and it's painful as hell. And yes, yeah,
Are you sure that's gout?
That's gout.
I thought gout was something in this area here.
No.
You're not talking about gangrene?
No. Here's this is what it is. Yeah, I'll show a little picture of it, just so you know. That's when you know you drink too much. When you drink too much and you feel it in your toe for 2 weeks.
You have a picture of your gout toe?
No, I used to duct tape. That's what it does. That's where it ends up.
What?
It ends up in the joint, inside the joint. Yeah, inside the joint. It's painful. And then if you don't let it heal, like I run a lot. And if I tried to run, well, I still had some gout and I ended up breaking my toe. So I ended up duct taping my toe. Because medical tape was not so much. I would just duct tape my big toe to my next toe. And I've just like duct tape it together. And
I thought that was just called a bunion.
No, a bunion's something different. A bunion's something, I guess, when like your foot's like rubbing something or whatever. But gout comes in the joints, like these crystals. You can only, I guess, urinate them out or sweat them out, but you got to drink enough water to get it out. And if you don't drink enough water and you drink some IPAs,
what I would suggest is they say the pineal gland crystallizes when you use fluoride. So stop using fluoride toothpaste, and then maybe it'll cure your gout.
You think it's because of the toothpaste?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I just think you're supposed to drink a bunch of water, and that's going to get rid of it.
Honestly, that's my cure for everything. Drink water.
Yeah, just drink water, and that's what you're supposed to do with gout. You're supposed to drink a bunch, and then you urinate all the crystals out, and then you're fine. you know.
Wow.
But I broke my toe, so I used to duct tape my toe. People have seen my duct tape toe back in the day. I'm fine now, but that was my medical cure. But yes, but that's what got us. You can
Or
get it
maybe just,
anywhere.
like, don't drink IPA. Have you tried that?
Yes, that's another thing. Yes, that's another simple
If
solution.
you know the problem, why do you keep doing it?
It's called alcoholism.
There's other types of alcohol.
Well, I think it's any kind of alcohol can do it, but IPAs are the worst. But yeah, that's when you know when you drink so much you want to feel it in your toe, Soo Ra. That's what Gout can do. It's yeah, so that's what that is. But welcome.
Like beer gut. It's like beer gut for your big toe.
Essentially, I'm getting a beer gut too. That's another thing. I haven't been drinking as much, but I haven't been exercising, so I gotta get back out there so I can do gymnastics too.
Listen, new year, new you.
Yeah, you got any New Year's resolutions?
No, it's all a hoax. Don't do
It's
it.
all-
Yeah, if you give yourself too many goals, then you're gonna burn yourself out. So I just try to be better.
Well, you've been killing it this last year. You've been touring everywhere. What's this tour that you're on?
Oh yeah, I was touring with Nate Jackson. He got his fame from TikTok actually. And yeah, I mean he has a big following all over social media, but TikTok was the thing that really took him to the next level, similar to Matt Rife actually. And yeah, he's been selling out theaters and he's been kind enough to let me open for him on this tour. We just finished our last theater date the first weekend of December. So next year is Europe and hopefully Asia the year after that. Who knows?
Hell yeah, man! You guys been killing it. You in the office stuff, because I see some of your videos. I mean, they all do very well, but some of your videos do fucking amazing. But it's is it the office humor guy that you collaborate with?
The corporate swing guy, yeah, that I mentioned
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah, he's so funny. His whole persona is being a toxic manager, and so many people can relate to that. And we've all had a bad boss, right? Like,
Yes, I have a bad boss.
is it you?
Yeah, no. No, I'm not. I know what it's like to work for someone that could not be cool to you.
Right?
Yeah. I think we all can relate to that.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Worst job I ever had? I remember working in a factory for a little while. First of all, any minimum wage job is the worst job you can have. I mean, not to quote, it's that old Chris Rock joke. The, you know, the whole like minimum wage. It's like we'd pay you less if we could, but it's against the law. Essentially, minimum wage means they don't give a shit about you. But I minimum wage at my dad had a childhood friend who got me in this factory job. Like, it was supposed to be good. And I only did it for like 2 months. I was in college and they said because I was summer help, I can only do minimum wage. And it was like hard labor and it was like fucking $7 an hour. And it was like just putting shit, essentially, I guess whatever they probably do at Amazon, just putting stuff in boxes. Like you just get like this bus pan full of stuff like this, just different products, and then you'd have to box it up to like ship it up to like go somewhere. It wasn't Amazon. Now I'm sure Amazon took away whatever factory that was. All I know is I just had to put stuff in the box, make sure it didn't weigh over like 25 pounds or 20, whatever it was, maybe even less, whatever the heck it was. And I remember like just doing that all day for 8 hours for like $7 an hour. And it's one of those things like the employees, they don't want to be there because they'd all like huddle up by the time clock, just waiting to like do their thing. It was literally like everyone was just like be up against the door, like couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. And they weren't making minimum wage. At least they were making like, but I was like, my dad's like, I'm kind of like he was going to do me a favor for getting me this job. And it sucked.
With your dad?
What's that?
Did you have a good relationship with your dad? Because this sounds like a setup.
No, I did have a good relationship with my dad. Some people tell you otherwise just because I want to be facetious, but no, I did. Yeah, one of the stories here that they would talk about my dad is when I was a kid, I had to share a bedroom with my sisters, and then my parents
Plural?
had, yeah,
You guys are
and so
like multiple sisters and you in one room. How many people in one room?
three of us.
What were you guys like, Willy Wonka in it in the bed? Like, how do
No,
you?
no, they shared a bed, and then I had my own, and then we shared a bedroom till I was like 12, and then as legend has it, people say my parents built me a. I know there's just an extension to the house, and I just like that became my bedroom. But there's only one bathroom, and all five of us, my parents and my sisters, would all have to use it. And my dad would my dad would smoke cigarettes sitting on the toilet whenever I'd take a shower, just because that was his time in the bathroom. So, but
Cigarettes in the house on the toilet.
yeah, that's the 80s for you.
Wow. Where did you grow up? This sounds like a one-room cabin type of situation.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
My
Ohio.
parents had their own bedroom too. Yeah, Dominic's from Youngstown. I'm sure he had the same get up. What was your childhood like?
Ohio sounds another reason to hate Ohio. Damn.
Wow.
I'm from Michigan. That's why I'm saying this.
Yeah. Oh, because Ohio State versus Michigan.
Just our everlasting rivalry. Yes.
And what was your childhood like there in Michigan?
I grew up on a dirt road. Like kind of.
And you're giving me shit for my two
We had
bedrooms,
lots of
one
land.
bathroom?
My bedroom was massive though. Like my bedroom, it was like one of those old houses where the walls slant in like this, and but
Right.
the rooms were huge. If anything, my brother's room was kind of like an add-on. Like we added like fake wall to give him a door because I think it was just supposed to be a loft type of situation, but we just had to build. I remember we had to build like a door frame and wall around it to make sure he could like have some privacy.
Yeah, that's essentially what my room was, like an extension of the house that was like built on, and then they just put carpet in there and put furniture, and had to have like a kerosene heater for heat. And it actually worked out well because when I became a kerosene heaters in the house.
Are you sure you were born in the 80s or like the 20s? This is sounding older and older.
No, kerosene heaters were a thing. Now, I was born in the 70s, but this was in the 80s, which was pretty much my childhood.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how it was.
Okay.
That's how it was back then. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it. Michigan's better.
Now you know, but no, my house was actually old. It was from the 1920s, and we had a laundry chute. I remember. You open
Oh
it up.
yeah, I remember laundry
goes
chutes.
all the way down to the basement. It was so convenient. I don't understand why houses stopped doing that. That was the most convenient invention ever created in a house. Like you don't have to carry your laundry from the third floor to the basement. Like, why did they stop doing that?
That is, yeah, that's true. I guess now people just need exercise any way they can get it. You know, like a lot of people don't do that now, but you're right. But something about that too, like if you got like a sweaty thing and you're gonna put it down, it's gonna like, I don't know. Is it really that big of a deal to carry your clothes?
I mean, it's one of those things where I think we went backward in inventions. Like they could have kept that. There was no reason to get rid of the laundry chute.
Remember the Lazy Susan?
Lazy
That'd be in the
Susan?
kitchen, the Lazy Susan?
Oh, I still got one in my kitchen.
You still got one?
Still got one.
I used to do a joke about Lazy Susan. I'm sure the guy that invented that had a very healthy relationship with his wife, Susan. Hey!
There we go.
There we go.
Is that one of your first jokes?
Yeah. Good times. Good times. The Lazy Susan. What? I'll read a few more of these and then get on, because I got topics to talk to you about. Any relation to Suba? Oh, Suba. Yeah, you know Suba.
Oh,
but,
Suba Agarwal?
Yeah, that's who. No, obviously, yes, obviously not. Spells it differently, but he's very funny, Mr. Ray P. Mr. Ray. This is one of the funniest. Oh, Soo Ra. He's saying Suba. Suba Agarwal.
Yeah, that's who I just said. Yeah.
Yeah, but she does not spell her name like that. But yeah, that's who.
Yeah, relation is we're both Asian females killing it. That's what.
Killing it.
That's the relation.
Killing it.
Mm-hmm.
fucking doing it, man.
Soup is cool, man.
So on my last podcast, a buddy of mine who's on here, he's not a comic, but he's a good guy. He was talking about how he had a threesome,
Oh,
but during this threesome, the years ago when he was a younger man, but in this threesome, he was texting and eating pizza while the threesome's going on. Can that possibly be a threesome? What do you call that?
I think the threesome was with his phone and his pizza. Like, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, that's not a. What? Are you gay? Why are you so unfocused?
Exactly. I've been in a scenario where I take it back. This is not a threesome, but the closest I guess was he's dating a girl, and essentially she wants to like make out with another girl. So yeah, it's under the roof of a threesome, but that's not a threesome. Literally just sitting there watching another girl make out with another girl. Yeah, that's a cuck, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This guy doesn't sound like a true threesome. I don't understand.
Exactly. I don't think it's my situation wasn't a threesome either, and that's not a threesome either.
Yeah, not a threesome.
What's the most
Have I had a threesome?
Yeah, have you ever had a I guess that's the question I was gonna
ask. Well, I made out with 2 Mormon brother twins.
2 Warner brother twins?
Mormon.
Oh, Mormon. I was like, well, the Warner brothers. Now I'm thinking, who the hell are the Warner?
Listen, hey, if they're listening to this, let's go. Like, that's someone. Those are the 2 brothers I would bang.
So they were brothers? You made out with 2 brothers?
Not just brothers, twins, Ray.
Twins.
They're twins. Mormon brother twins.
And that was their idea or your idea?
I mean, it was everyone's idea. It's not like I took advantage of them. But yeah, I just feel like, everybody's all talking about sister wives, but why not get me some Mormon brother husbands,
I don't know if I'd be into that. Like, do you have a sister?
No, not that I know of. I don't adopted.
All right. Well, even like, let's say your cousin or something, another lady, would you want to make out with with another person while a family member is also in this situation?
Mormon, if anything, what they know how to do is they know how to keep it in the family. Okay.
Yes, they do.
Close-knit type group. And yeah, I mean, it was on a cruise ship. There's not much else you can do. There's nowhere you can go. It was.
Can they drink? Because I know Mormons don't drink.
No, they drank my saliva.
They what?
They drank my saliva. That's what they drank.
They drank your saliva?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make
some dudes are into that. Some dudes are like, I'm not saying I'm into a woman spitting on me, but if she's wanted to do that and that's what she was into, I'd be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I'm so sweaty afterwards, I gotta take a shower regardless.
Huh.
So it's like I guess I just don't pee on me. I guess that's where I draw the line, right?
Yeah, that's pretty. I don't understand.
I mean, I don't know. Were you into people peeing on you? I don't think.
Definitely not.
I guess if we're in a bathtub and she's into that, and that's a thing she want to do, but like otherwise,
No.
like, no, man.
Nah, I'm good on that. Yeah. So I don't know. The Mormon brothers was fun. We didn't really like hook up. We kind of just like hung out in the hot tub, because all they can do is soak, right?
Did they have that magical underpants that they wear?
I think that's what women. You didn't get my joke,
No.
right? You didn't get my joke.
Oh, I missed your joke. What was the joke again?
I said all they can do is soak. Don't you know about this soaking thing?
No, I don't know about the soaking. Mormons
soaking?
No, Mormon soaking?
Yeah. So like Mormons, in order for them to get around not having sex before marriage, but still being able to have some fun,
right?
They call it soaking. So basically, guys, they don't count it if the penis goes in the vagina and they just hold it, and then their friend jumps on the bed. Are you Googling it right now?
Yeah, soaking is a sexual practice of inserting the penis into the vagina, but not subsequently thrusting or ejaculating.
Yeah, exactly what I just said. Wow.
Yeah.
reading the Google definition. Just said the Google definition.
So you literally someone's got to jump on the bed while the penis. So the penis literally just soaks inside your vagina while
Yeah,
someone else. So the brothers had to be there in order to have someone's got to jump on the bed. Like so they have to do it as a team. They got to go together.
So that's the thing. They're used to doing things as a family, as a unit. But yeah, this is like a thing that you've never heard comedians joke about this, soaking?
No, but I mean, now I know what it is. But so yeah, do they like draw straws? Like who gets to be the soaker and who has to like jump on the bed?
I mean, I guess I don't know how that part played out. I actually don't even know what the jumper is called. There's got to be a name for it.
It's got to be. I think it's called the jumper.
They're the jumper.
I think it's literally the jumper.
They're the jumper. Yeah. So there you go. There's a little insight into the Mormon religion for you.
So so if I'm gonna be Mormon, I gotta have I literally have to have a wingman with me to jump on the bed. Does it have to be a dude?
You're already. I'm sure you're not a virgin anymore. So this is so.
No, I'm barely. I'm close to being a virgin. I'm barely not a virgin.
You're the almost 40-year-old virgin. So
yeah.
I don't know what. I think they just do this before so they can still claim their virginity because they don't count it as having sex.
Yeah, I never knew of jumping. Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray, she's fine, Ray. Take a picture of her and send it to Carlos Danger.
What does that mean?
He's making a joke from a past show I was on. No, they're me. No.
Well, who's Carlos Danger?
That's Anthony Weiner's alias name, the congressman.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah. No, he's a guy that used to be on the podcast with me. Again, he was a fan of the Howard Stern type stuff. But no, when he asked me once if I was going on a podcast, and I just got done doing a show, and I just took a picture of the lady I was hanging out with, not a lady I hooked up with. We're both close. I'm busy.
Uh-huh.
And I took a picture and sent it. That's it.
Okay.
Which yeah, that's what I did. And then he showed it to other people. It's like that wasn't meant to be sent out. That's all. I'm not mad at the guy, but that's what the
you guys took a picture like topless or something?
No. We were close. It was after a show. Everyone was hanging out. It was just me and a lady. A lady that I was hanging out with. It was just I'm busy for the night type thing.
Busy. Okay. Yeah. Not that busy. Got it.
Yeah. No, not that kind of bad. I'm rarely ever that kind of busy, unfortunately, Soo Ra. I gotta find someone that'll do some soaking with me.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Detroit Dabbler, thanks, buddy, but I'm not. We got to keep it classy around here. Flimsy Greenberg, Ray, always bring in new women to the Dabbler. No, she's a comedian, and this is a podcast. This is would the nice Oriental lady mind getting on whole fours
first of all,
no, get him. Oriental,
bro. I'm not a rug, and that's the only four sides of anything you're gonna see on the floor. Okay.
You hear that, Flimsy?
Yeah.
Jesus, Flimsy, grow up, man. It's the holiday season.
But you could send me $5 though.
He did. He sent me $5. He's actually a good man. I've met him in person. He's actually a classy guy. Genta, Team Carlos. There you go. Thank you, Genta. Stephen Bravo, Ray, stop being weird. I always say that to my to people in my chat when I have people that are new to the podcast. I go, don't be weird. And I'm like, no weird stuff. Got to keep it. I just found out what soaking is. That's a big day for me.
It's a big day. You'll never forget. Wait, somebody asked a while back if I dated white guys.
If you dated white guys?
Yeah. Is that 100% of your listenership? White guys?
No, don't worry about that. Don't look at other. Don't worry about that.
Listen,
we'll get to
the holidays. I was just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that. What do you think of these drones?
These drones, I mean, I don't know what to think because what it is.
I don't think they're a big deal. I think the government, I think everyone knows what's going on.
What's
Like,
going on?
yeah, like what's going on with these drones in New Jersey? I guess they're like the size of cars flying
Mhm.
around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta. Why they're just not owning it and letting us know what the heck they are. But yeah, it's just people. I think you got to let the people know what they are if you know what they are. But yeah, I guess they're like getting caught in like in street wires, I guess, which is not good.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I think that they're
They're getting
probably.
caught in the wiring.
Oh wow. Um, Listen, they just when are they going to tell us that aliens are here? Like there's too much
There's not
evidence.
aliens. There's no way, Soo Ra. What do you think? I think there's aliens? Yes, there's obviously some type of life form that exists in in the I don't know if say our solar system, but definitely in space somewhere. If in ours, maybe. I don't think ours. I think they prove it's too far away from the sun, even though they said there's could be some life on Mars or something, maybe plants on Mars or whatever. But I think there's something out there. And if they know about us, they don't care about us. They don't give a shit about us. There's nothing we have that they give a fuck about. That's us thinking we're more important than what we are.
That's the American mentality right there.
What's that?
That's the American mentality right there.
Yeah, we think we're more important. We think someone's interested in us when they're not interested in us. That's what I think. We can't even get along with each other on this own planet. What do we? Of course, we see something elsewhere. We're going to be like threatened by that just because it's like. I don't think they care about us.
Bring us all together as a human race is when aliens come. Then we'll finally have something mutual to agree upon and fight against.
Now that's what they do, like in the Middle East, when they hate one dictator. So like they get all the terrorist groups got to be friends with each other to get rid of the one dictator, and then they get like, all right, let's stop killing each other and focus on this one person that we all really hate. Then we can go back to hating each other. So once you do that, and then they fight, and then like the one terrorist group's like, all right, can I be in charge now? I'm going to be in charge, and then it turns out they're also not nice people, and it's always going around and around. I should work for the UN, Soo Ra.
Did you? Did you really?
I should. Yes.
Oh,
it just goes round and round.
Did.
No, I should.
I was gonna say, damn, from stuffing boxes to working for the UN.
Yeah.
Upgrade right there.
Stuffing boxes, soaking in boxes. I'm doing it all.
Right. You're doing it all. Maybe that's what your dad thought he was getting you to do. Oh, let's stuff some boxes? Yes, he can. He's please get these crusty socks out of my house.
Yeah, soaking in boxes, stuffing boxes. You know how it is.
I'm from the box. I'm adopted. Look at that. It's just boxes is the main topic of today's podcast.
Those are the only boxes I got, I tell you. I haven't got a lot of boxes since I was packing boxes. Haven't seen a lot of boxes.
Wow. What boxes do you check? What boxes do you check?
No, when I was back when I was working minimum wage, putting stuff in boxes. So what do you think about alien life and the drones? What's your take? You heard my dumb take. What do you got?
I think there's definitely aliens somewhere on this planet.
On this planet?
Yeah. I feel like
on this planet. What are you talking about?
Happened that there's probably something. I mean, how do we come up with all this weird, unexplained things? You know, I think there's got to be something among us that the government knows that they don't want to share for whatever reason.
There's a lot of things they know that they don't want to share, but I don't think it's aliens.
I think there's other life. Probably.
If anything, if I'm the government, I would create aliens. Even if we don't know aliens exist, I would say that we do know they exist and they're real. So then this way, they get us to focus on that, and then they continue doing all the evil shit they do to us. So I think they would want aliens to us to believe aliens exist for the fact that, or aliens not only exist, but they're a threat to us. So we focus on that and not the other shit they do to us. That's what I think, Soo Ra.
You think it's a big PR stunt to
I
get us
do.
distracted?
These drones started coming around as soon as I got Luigi. Luigi's uniting us. Luigi Mangione.
I do not think he would be getting as much press if he wasn't hot, right?
I think that helps. I think that definitely helps. But I do think he did like uncover a problem that we've had that we like always like kind of, we always knew existed. I mean, if anything, he did like shine some. Now here what he did? Do I think it's going to make it better for us? No. It's just going to make the CEOs more protective of each other. First of all, here's how you know you're a shitty person. If you have a job and you see like the CEO get shot and you're immediately like, I need my picture off the company website, you know you're an asshole. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a good conscience. You don't have a good soul. If you immediately got to be like, I gotta get my actual job, my actual credentials and what I do off the internet.
They're facing in a big way what the Will Smith slap did for comedians.
Which what?
The Will Smith slap did for comedians. Now,
do you think? Well, the Will Smith clap didn't kill anybody.
It didn't kill anybody, but it did like encourage people to aggressively do things to comedians while they were on stage, right? Like just saying, okay, someone threw a beer at Ariel Elias's head. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
I think there was a few other instances. It just like, okay, that's not the best comparison.
Well, I will say this. People have always been throwing drinks. Like I had someone try to throw a drink at me once, an old man. Someone
threw a drink while you were on stage?
Yeah, I think it was a shitty bar gig. I think that always has been a thing. Comedy, it was a time like no one's always had phones. Like things have not been recorded as much. Like as far as like police brutality, I think it's always been going on. It's just now there's video footage of it, where before there wasn't video footage of it.
Same thing with aliens. Now there's video footage of it.
There's no video footage of it. It's just a drone.
You ever watched all the documentaries on Netflix about They're Among Us?
That's the same thing with ghost documentaries. There's no ghost. You think there's ghosts? There's no ghosts. If there were, remember, ghosts were a thing hundreds of years ago because people didn't have cell phones and other things to occupy their time. They're like, clearly there's ghosts around me.
Oh, there's definitely. You don't believe in spirits? Nothing?
There's no such thing as.
There's something behind you right now.
That's a treadmill.
Yeah, exactly. It's dusty. It hasn't been used.
Yeah, nobody uses it.
Practically a ghost.
There's no ghost. You really think there's ghost?
Of course.
What?
There's so many unexplained things. I feel like you gotta be narrow-minded to not think there's aliens or ghosts or anything else among us unexplainable.
I don't think there's ghosts. I think when we die, we die. That's it. I don't think that'd be nice. It feels good to be good to people. It feels good not to be a jerk. So
you never had a weird encounter with something that you couldn't explain. Why did that thing move?
Yes, that's me and vaginas. When I'm trying to soak in a box.
Oh my God. I don't know. I've witnessed some weird things that I feel like could only be explained as otherly.
What's an example?
Like my last apartment in Miami Beach, I lived in this old studio apartment, and I had this weird wind-up clock. Like you had to wind it up. It looked like the old clock, like that you see in cartoons. Right. And I would never
cuckoo clock.
Yeah, I would never use it. Not the cuckoo clock, but the one that has the two things on top. And it would just randomly go off. I never used it, like that kind of stuff would happen.
That's just a dysfunctioning clock.
But things would fall off my shelf, like no air conditioning on whatsoever. Just things would just randomly fall off the shelf and like woof across the room, not like drop, like almost like somebody was like throwing it.
That's central air.
There was no air on, and I didn't have central air. This is Miami Beach.
I don't know.
And and then I remember the weirdest thing was I remember we came home, my roommate and I, and she she was very in touch with like kind of, I don't know, I think her, what is that called when you speak to spirits? That was her aunt.
Speak to spirit. So all right. So you were around people that already believed in it.
Well, I mean,
You know what I mean? So you were influenced. You had an influence to, because when you're a kid and you're younger, you don't know. You think you just know whatever your parents know and whatever the people around you know. So you assume like, yeah, this is the way the whole world thinks. You don't know your own thing yet. Not that I know. I still don't know my own thing. I just know that everyone else doesn't know. That's all I know. I know I don't know, but I know everyone else. You could be right.
Confused by this whole statement. I don't know what I know, but I do know what they know. I don't know. And she came home. We came home one day, and she, like, the look on her face was pure, like, she froze, and her mouth was open, her eyes were wide.
That's called a seizure. I've had one.
And I was just like, what happened? What, are you okay? And she's like, I don't know if I should tell you. I'm like, yeah, tell me what's up. She goes, I just saw a woman like fly by. Like,
fly by?
Yeah, she kind of like floated by. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, she had like a long gown, she had long hair.
Why are they always fully clothed, these ghosts? How come these ghosts are always wearing clothes?
What, you want a sexy ghost to haunt you?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why are they always wearing clothes? Always like dressed up, dressed to the nines.
What do you want them to look like? Pooh Bear? Like walking around with no pants?
I don't know.
If you
just saying, if you're a spirit, you're a spirit. I don't know. They did their hair, they did some makeup, they put some high heels on, these ghosts, before they fly around.
Better to do, yeah. They have all the time in the world.
And where are they going? Why are they fall? Where do you got to go? You're a ghost. What do you got to go? Like, oh shoot, I forgot. I got to be over here now. I gotta go haunt over here. So the ghost gets up and leaves and goes over there. The ghost has got like a day planner. You're a ghost. Where are you going?
You got a lot of ghosting to do.
I guess.
It also describes a lot of the men in my life too.
A lot of punk definition: a young male partner of a gay man. Is that what a punk is? I didn't know. Dick Fitzwell. Dick Fitzwell is a good man. He informed. This guy's a good man. Dick Fitzwell, the guy that's Isaac from the Love Boat, his avatar. Teal Hank, enough yapping, baby. Let's see them cans. Teal Hank, come on, man. Be a gentleman.
Cans? Who calls them cans anymore?
This punk, Teal Hank. He's actually a nice guy. He's
what trailer park does he live in?
Yeah, exactly.
Who calls him cans?
He wishes he lived in a trailer park.
Yeah, that was his own. He lives with his mom in a trailer park. My bad.
Yes, he does. Him and his Benito Santiago baseball cards. He's actually a good guy. This is him.
And I'm sorry, Theo. It's gonna take more than $2 to see any type of can. Okay, you can't even get a PBR for $2.
Yeah, Teal Hank, man. Elyria Citizens Bureau. Was Stokes feeding you lines last night, Ray? No. What? Who's feeding me lines? No. You talking about Uncle Stokes? No, I haven't seen Uncle Stokes in a while. He's a good man. Hasn't been a while since I've seen him. KB, Harlan Williams is in the chat siding with Carlos. All right, that's my moderator, KB. She's a lovely lady.
Oh, what's up, KB?
Flimsy Greenberg.
Is that supposed to be me as an emoji?
I think that's what he's trying to make not a nice joke. Don't worry, he looks like shit.
I mean, I'm not offended.
Yeah. Ozone. Soo Ra, I'm a big fan of the guy you're touring with. Nate J, you coming to the East Coast.
We already did, baby. Where were you?
Where were you, Ozone?
The whole 2024, we were up and down the East Coast.
Come on, Ozone.
Yeah, and you couldn't donate $5. Why $4.99?
I think that's the increments it comes in. It's very
Okay.
rated. Dane Gleason get. I think they're trying to get me to say something crazy.
Let's hear it.
So no. If you say that name real fast, it's gonna sound something like Seymour Butts, like the old Simpsons joke. They're trying to. That's what they do.
God.
So I don't know who Mr. Gleasack is, but he did not get a hold of me yet. Nice podcast, stupid. Soo Ra, any advice for a 48-year-old fat film student?
Yeah.
What does he got? Oh, you want him to edit your videos? There you go. Liam, she's got a job for you.
Every time you edit a video, it sheds 2 pounds.
Edit a video.
I need a lot of editing done, so.
Me too. No, I got someone that's gonna do some of that for me, but they're also gonna teach me how to do it so I can get my stuff going.
Yeah, I think it's better to just pay someone to do it. I've tried to learn myself, and the time that it's taking me to learn, it's like I could have just paid someone and had 4 sketches edited already.
There you go. Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. Ray, what do we call her? Minji Tumu. Which one's more? Mr. Rapey, Mr. Be Nice. You know Minji Ko? She's on my podcast sometimes. She's a comedian from Korea. She lives in New York sometimes. She splits time between Korea and New York City.
Not all Koreans know each other, right?
No, she's a comedian in New York City sometimes. I don't know if you ran into her.
Okay.
Deadfool, he's chipping me here too. Ray, when he picks up a pen, he forgets to mention carbon paper. Never forget roast battle. Bill Burr did a joke about having a dog or rescuing a dog, and I have a joke about rescuing a dog. A different joke, but he likes to give me shit. And Deadfool is a punk, I tell you. He's actually a good guy, but he's likes to be a rebel rouser. Soo Ra, I'm unsuccessful and homeless at 50. Advice. What do you got from Diablo? What do you got for Diablo Sandwich?
Well, first of all, how do you have a phone?
How do you have a phone, Diablo Sandwich? He doesn't. He's just a sandwich.
He's just a sandwich?
It's just a sandwich.
So, yeah. Well, I guess, first of all, you tried to... Why do you think you're unsuccessful? Answer that, and then change it.
You got to get it together. It's a new year, so this guy can use a revolution, a resolution.
Yeah, resolution.
A resolution.
Revolution. He could use both.
Okay, a nice podcast too. But hey, Soo Ra, Bull B.
Oh, what? Let's watch Ray butcher this.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Is this inappropriate? If it's inappropriate, I'll take it.
No, it's 3 dishes of Korean dishes.
Oh, hey, Soo Ra.
It's inappropriate. It's hilarious.
Bulgogi? Is that what it is?
Bulgogi, bibimbap, or tteokbokki. Tteokbokki. Definitely bulgogi.
Bulgogi?
You know what any of those are, Ray? You never had Korean?
No.
Wow. Well, that's going nowhere then. You never had Korean barbecue at least?
I want to say, I don't know off the top of my head, but that looks delicious. I just pulled it up.
Which one? You pulled up bulgogi?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just like beef. It's good. Marinated Korean sauce, barbecue.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, you would like it.
I definitely. And where do I get it? Just at a Korean restaurant?
No, you go to an Italian restaurant.
Go to an Italian restaurant.
I don't like the tteokbokki though because that has a weird texture. It's like this rice. I think it's like rice starchy, like kind of a thick noodle, short little chub of a noodle. I'm not a fan of that one though. Bibimbap, that's good. It's just like a dish, a bowl, a bunch of stuff.
So far, I like the other one better. I like the bulgogi.
Yeah, look up the next one. I don't think you'll like that one. That one just kind of like, it's kind of
Jeez.
like, I don't know, like a, if I had to imagine like a seahorse dick. It's just a weird texture.
Yeah, that one.
It looks good. It looks like it's gonna be good, like pasta, but something about the texture. I can eat like a couple of them, but then after, I can't eat a whole plate. The texture doesn't do it for me.
This is yeah. What
Right?
is that? Is that some type of noodle?
It's like I think it's rice based.
A rice based thing?
Yeah, look it up, but I'm not a good Korean. Your listeners aren't listening. I am adopted, so I'm pretty much like the worst person to ask.
Oh, you're adopted.
Yeah, I guess you're not a good listener either. I said
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
sorry.
Oh, really? Jesus, I missed that. I mean, I heard about the soaking. I caught the soaking.
Yeah.
Were you adopted by a Mormon family on a cruise ship? Is that how you met the brothers?
Yes, this is how I got to America on a cruise ship
Ah,
with Mormons.
jeez.
Hmm.
And why are you taking a cruise if you can't drink? Isn't that like the whole thing about cruise ships getting drunk
Only
on a?
for alcoholics like you, Ray. There are
Yeah.
tons of to do on cruise ships. But yeah.
Soo Ra, please rate Shuli Edgar stand up between one. I doubt you know. Do you know who Shuli Edgar is? A comedian.
I do not, so
Uh,
I guess I
so
would
can't
be
do it.
a zero because I don't know.
Confucius say, man who walked to airport turnstile sideways going to Bangkok.
Oh, we have a
It's a-
dad joke, do we?
Yes, he's a quarrel with his dad
All right.
jokes.
All right. Should I say a Buddha joke?
He's if you go to California, Age of Quarrel, he's in LA. He'll come see you.
Oh yeah, is that a good thing?
He's a nice guy. Most of these people are nice guys. Some of them are punks, but most of these people are good peoples. Careful, Ray. She pee-peed in your Coke. She thank you,
Know.
Diablo Sam. I don't. He's. I think he's talking about my Joey's magical thumb. Soora, I want to drink all your juices, baby.
Oh,
All right.
sorry.
Well, that's
Full of milk.
well. Yes,
Oh.
full of milk. The offer's on the table from Joey's magical thumb. Soora, why are Korean women so good at massages? She's adopted. She's adopted.
Right?
She
Yeah.
went. Yeah.
Don't know. We're good at everything. That's the problem. It's not just massage.
Good at everything. Ray thought Soka meant pissing on a rug in the hallway. That is true. He does have me there. I thought that's where I'm like, oh man. Now I found out it's a different soaking. Like, oh, that's a soaking. The other soaking sounds more better than peeing in a hallway. I like that soaking.
Where's the weirdest place you've ever peed in public?
Peed in public?
Yeah, because guys, you guys can pee anywhere.
Yeah. As a guy, worst case scenario, you could just go outside, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I guess it's got to be way different for you girls because, like, you can't. Like, I've peed in the woods plenty of times. Like, it's just, it's not. It's not the toughest thing to do. When you got to go, you got to go.
You ever?
Well, it's got to be tougher for you. Why? How about you? Where's the weirdest place you had to pee?
Oh, on the side of an expressway.
On the side of the expressway?
Yeah, it was backed up, 8 lanes of traffic in Atlanta. Terrible accident ahead, and there was it was a parking lot.
Right.
Just had to open up the front door, the back door, go in between the car doors. It was so backed up that the way we finally got off the freeway is people were literally turning around and going the wrong way down the freeway, back up the exit to get off. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that happens a lot, like in New York City, when you just see there'll be like a line of cars and a truck decides it's got to do something right there, and you know, and everyone just starts backing up. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, all right, just go in reverse down the Elyria Citizens Bureau. Mm-hmm. Love your cardigan. Goodwill or Estelle Getty for Sears.
your mom's. That's who
Your
it is.
mom, Illyria Citizen Spiro. Your mom's cardigan. But it is a nice cardigan. I do like that.
Oh, thank you.
It looks warm.
It is warm. That's all we got to do. Stay warm these days.
Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. Soo Ra, do you think it's okay for Ray to take pictures of women without their consent and then send them to people he barely knows?
Are they referencing what happened
yes.
earlier? Mentioned
No, there's a lady that was with me who I took a picture with, and at the time I was pretty good friends with Carlos. I didn't. So yes, I knew the guy, and I knew the lady.
Girl?
Yeah, I took a picture with the lady, but yes.
Okay.
I missed that previous episode. Do you date white guys? Oh, this is the one you're looking at. New Jersey Ranger, who's a good egg. Do you date white guys? Do you have a boyfriend? What's going on?
I am single and I'm open to all ethnicities. I'm not racist toward anybody.
You hear that, New Jersey Ranger?
Oh, you got a shot.
You got a shot. He's a good man. I met him. He's all right. I give him a thumbs up.
You said good and then you said all right. Why did it go down?
Oh, he's good. All right also means good. Ray, you're a 5-year-old and a 50-year-old body. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. We like child.
Yes. MGD, I'm white, but I'm Puerto Rican, but ain't stupid. Right, MGD, she's across the pond.
Sounds like you're confused.
Uh,
are Puerto Ricans Spanish or black? Whole nother topic.
Puerto Ricans Latino.
Yeah.
Yeah, Latino.
I don't know. I've met some that identify as black.
Oh, you know what? I had that too, because like Gio Perez was on my show, and he's like, because he's Puerto Rican, he gets a pass, could say the N-word, which, I mean, I'm not going to debate him on it. I mean, that's up to him. I mean, I don't care if, I just know I'm not going to say it. I know I'm not. So I'm not, I don't know. I think white people kind of abuse their privilege to like they don't get to, I don't think anyone white gets to say that word. If you say it, I don't know how do Koreans feel about it. Did you guys have a meeting and decide if you get a pass or not?
I don't think I've ever heard an Asian person say the N-word.
Yeah. So
the worst N-word you can say to our N-word is when you say ni hao, and we're definitely not Chinese. That's our N-word.
Oh, I wouldn't even, I'll be honest, because I don't know how to tell the difference. If I just know Asian for the most part, like Korean,
what?
Japanese, Chinese. Like I don't know the ins and outs.
I just know Asian. I just know what.
No, I'm saying when like I know you're Asian, but I wouldn't know. I would assume you're Korean, Japanese, or Chinese. I wouldn't know how to differentiate between those three, if that makes sense. Same thing. You see me, you might not know I'm Italian. You might be like, oh, he could be Italian. He could be Slovak. He could be Eastern European.
Okay, good save, but no.
Yeah, all right. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like I see someone that's Jewish. I don't know they're Jewish unless they tell me they're Jewish. Sometimes I see a Jewish person. Like,
sometimes you definitely just know.
Sometimes people think I'm Jewish.
Yeah, maybe.
So you know what I mean? It can go either way. It can go either way. You won't read super chats about Nate J. You made the account. Nate J was a burner account, which I said. The first time someone asked me, I said, yeah, I have a burner account, which I don't even have access to. I don't even know what the thing is. But yeah, you have a burner account. Yeah.
On Instagram?
No, not on Instagram. Twitter. On Twitter.
What do you just post the most racist things?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't posting. I would, at least I'm aware of I wasn't posting, but I just had it just
to creep on other profiles.
Yeah, like people that like are blocked or whatever on my profile that I block, I might have another profile. I haven't looked at that in a long time, but that's, again, I owned it.
You what?
I said I owned it. Yes, I did. I had a.
How did
I
you
think.
it's not a very good burner account if you got found out about the burner account.
I think I said that it was my burner account when someone asked me about it. I was like, maybe because I retweeted something of mine. I don't know how people asked me, but I'm like, yeah, I didn't deny it. I was like, yeah, that's my burner account. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sweet Soo Ra needs some. I don't know what that means, and I don't know if that are these dishes or is he saying something not nice?
That one I'm lost.
Yeah. Ozone. I like to buy some of her. Oh, Minji Ko does. She paints with cum. It's one of her side projects
Like
that she does.
What?
Yes, yes. They're actually
What?
good paintings. Yeah, she'll paint with cum, and they're like good paintings. I think I have.
That's disgusting. She saves men's cum and she paints with it.
Yeah, it's what she's into. It's what floats her boat.
Come on, that's not real. That's Elmer's glue.
No, it's true. It's true.
You do not have a painting. What?
Here, I'll show. I don't know if I can show.
Of that.
Oh, I don't have a painting of a cum painting, but I have a bag that she painted because we were gonna do a giveaway, and she gave a bag that she painted a penis on. So I was looking to see if I have. No, there's no cum on that, but she does have like art things. She does art shows. There's a whole culture that's into that stuff. I don't know. I'm curious.
There's a culture.
Yeah, there's a whole. Yeah, you live in New York City. Yes, there's some people that are into different things. That yes.
Wow, this is the coming of age.
I think soaking is weird. I think soaking is weird too. I don't paint with cum.
This thing we've talked about today now.
Soo Ra, you're adopted. I order Chinese kind of. All right, come on.
Yeah, baby. That's why
he's making it.
It's easier to order takeout than cook it yourself. I get it.
Thank you for. Soo Ra, it says Soo Ra. Are you attracted to men who wear concealer?
No. What are you trying to hide?
Yeah. What are you trying to hide? Illyria Citizens Bureau. Mormon twins. Look how quick they are. There's already someone with Avatar. All we wanted to speak to you about was our Lord and Savior. And then you ended up soaking.
Speak. They spelled soaking wrong. They said speak.
I wanted to speak. Yes. Hey, Soo Ra, does Ray pin your gaydar or no? Thanks. Some people think I'm gay here. I'm not. Yeah.
I have the worst gaydar in history of all gaydars. I've had crushes on 3 guys that later came out of the closet. I am the worst person with gaydar. I had a big crush on this one guy, and I finally told him that I liked him. I told him on my birthday because, birthday courage. Told him I liked him. Because he and I would hang out all the time. Things were like awesome between us. We were great. And then I tried to cozy up to him one day, and he did not reciprocate. So finally, I just had to admit that I liked him. And then he was like, Soo Ra, I'm gay. And I was like, no, you're not. Don't tell me you're gay.
You're not allowed to be gay.
Yeah. Well, this was like a couple of years. This was before he came out to anybody. So that's why I didn't believe him.
Oh, how old were you?
This was in college. So he still hadn't came out yet. And it turned out he was gay, and now he's loud and proud, but
he's loud and proud.
He's loud and proud. Living in San Francisco, doing the whole thing. But
doing it, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. But yeah, I have the worst gaydar ever on spring break, senior year, made out with 2 guys.
but you're young. That's when you're young. Nobody's got a gaydar then.
Well, some people better than me, but 2 guys, spring break, made out with them. Both guys later came out that year as gay.
Damn.
Yeah, I was 2 for 2 that year.
There you go. Kid Hudger, Soo Ra, what's easier to believe in, ghost and Bigfoot, or a 52-year-old who lives in his godparents' basement and can make it as a hot new comic? I don't know. They're talking for somebody else, I guess.
I already told you I believed in ghosts, so.
You believe in ghosts. What about Bigfoot? You believe in Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, I'm kind of on the fence about.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Speaking of soaking, next time you get gout in your toe, soak it in cider. Or was it soak it inside her? Just chipping you, Ray. Thank you, Tuna Town.
There you go. Finding
pass.
out years.
But I hear, but they do say that helps with gout if you take a cider vinegar chew thing. Ray, how are you going to let homo like OJ punk you? I know nothing about OJ's a buddy of mine. Diablo's this is inside stuff, you know. OJ's a good guy that lives in Cleveland, good friend of mine. Diablo sandwich. The ghosts apparently aren't trying to scare. All right. Thank you, Ray. You're an embarrassment. Thank you. Age of Quarrel. Ray, your parents are with you always, loving you, guiding you, watching you whack it multiple times a day. Hashtag ectoplasm. Thank you.
Wow, your listeners are so encouraging.
Yes, they're all over the place. This is Liam. Liam, $50 an hour for her, $100,000 an hour for Ray. There you go.
Well, I'll jump and you soak.
Jump and you soak. It's all yours, Liam. There you go. Ray, Mr. Ray P, Mr. Ray. Ray, remember when that time you thought all Koreans know each other? What? I didn't say that.
Racist.
Come on, Mr. Ray P, Mr. Ray. Why you trash me? $5. Ray, would you have any interest opening up this Lovely Ladies box if it contained Fleer Ultra baseball cards? I do. I'm not going to do it today, but I do open up baseball cards and basketball cards too, from time to time. Yes.
Oh yeah, you still collect?
Yes. I got some. You like Aaron Rodgers?
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. This dries up the lady's vagina when you start showing them baseball cards.
Wow. Listen, last podcast I was on was Pokemon cards, so I don't know what guy's obsession is with cards.
Something about it. Soo Ra, do you believe in reincarnation? Do you believe in reincarnation?
No, I think one ray's enough.
Yeah. Noga, hi Soo Ra. How does dog taste? Come on, Noga. No, nothing. Be nice to my peoples here.
I know. Well, yours was a little tender, but.
Hey, Noga. Yes, a very tender dog. Hi, Soo Ra. Do you think Ray is gay? Did he ever tell you the time he went out with a trans? Also, don't let Ray take any photos of you in a group chat. They're giving me shit because I was a friend of mine. I sent a picture with. I said I'm hanging. Yes, and another person in. Yeah, all right. I'm not getting it, but thank you, Tigger74. But yes, I did go on a date with a trans lady once, and I met on Bumble. And no, I was not interested in them when they were trans. I went and just bought a beer. I found out after I matched, and we already had plans. I bought him 2 beers, fist bumped him, said, "Thanks for hanging. Peace out."
It doesn't make you go gay if you go out with a trans person.
Doesn't. So there you go. Ray will be doing your jokes on the road. Thank you, Liam. Of course I will be. Liam, I'll do your jokes. You got to write one, though. Why you trash me? So this is what it would look like if Ted Bundy had a podcast. Sketch artist notified. R.I.P. Soo Ra. Thank you. Why you trash me? Yes. We're almost caught up. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you out of here.
Thanks.
You can. I mean, I'll hang out. If you want to jump off at some time.
Jump off? What, my roof?
No, yeah. No, they're actually being nice today. They could be.
This is nice. Oh, my bad.
This is nice. She's a young. All right. I'm not reading that. She's a young enough.
Wow, how do they know my ex-boyfriend was black? That's crazy.
Hasn't graduated from dating, but only to hurt her mom. All right, Kid Hutch, come on. Ray, ask your good friend if she ever tried Asian dishes like balut, steamed egg, and kimchi Goose, I don't. Is this inappropriate or is he being?
I have no idea what any of those things are except for kimchi.
All right. So no, Tana. Is kimchi good?
Kimchi? You've never had kimchi?
I don't think
Fermented
so.
cabbage.
You know what? I did. There's a chain of restaurants now that have it, like kind of like it's not really fast food, just a step above fast food. And I didn't like it. It doesn't sit well in my stomach.
It's literally supposed to help your stomach. Probably because all that shit you have in your stomach. That's why.
It just did not sit well in my stomach.
It's help you clean you out.
Why skip Super Chat by Detroit Ray? Who is Nate J? I already said Nate J was the oldest. See, now they're just here to harass me. But thanks for the $2, Erica. Soo Ra, is it gay if a dude dates a trans gal? Thanks. I think I already answered it. And you use an account to harass Eric J. I don't even know who Erica Will says. Ray, are you a higher percentage Slovak or slow? I am part Slovak, yes. Vic Dunn, how'd you come? I had a burner account named Nate J. We already went through this. I read your thing. On to the next. Why you trash me? If Ray asked you on a date, would you say yes? She's my buddy. She could do way better than me.
Yeah,
She
sorry.
could do way better.
I said I'm single, not desperate.
Yes, it's a good way to put it. Soo Ra, are you into free bleeding? Ray can't teach you how. I don't know what's free bleeding. I don't know what that is.
Well, freeloading, wrong?
Oh, is that what Ray's comb is too dumb to paint with? All right, there you go. Teo Hank, Soo Ra, make sure Ray pays you for this episode. I'm going to Venmo her money. For sitting for this. I do that when I'm able. Yeah.
$20.
Joey's magical thumb, but thank you, Teo Hank. And yes, I will do that. Yo, Soo Ra, my sweet Asian. Would you pee on someone for money? I'll pee on someone for money.
More than $2. Jeez.
Yeah. Females only being the pink blanket strangler. Just so everyone knows, I'm not gay. I'm bi. I love men and boys. Females only being dumped somewhere off I-80. Let's go for a ride, ladies. There you go. All right. Thanks for the. Hey, they whatever. They pay money to say this stuff. It's like, all right, pop the top button. Let's see the fortune. He's talking to me. I'll take off the jacket for you, Flimsy.
Okay.
There you go. How's that, Flimsy?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure those are the buttons he was talking about.
Yes. Ray, first you say I'm a good guy, a good egg. Then I'm all right. Soo Ra was a great sport. And then you snaked me. Is this why you don't DM me before going live? Anyone that wants a DM, I will send you a DM before I'm going live. People that don't want a DM, let me know you don't want one. I will not send DMs.
Thanks. I'm a great sport from a New Jersey Ranger. That's a compliment.
He's a great egg. How about that? I just upgraded you to a great egg, New Jersey Ranger. Liam, this was a price for editing, you dum-dum. Oh, he will edit stuff for you. I don't know. He's 50 and hasn't made it through film school yet. I don't know how quick you're going to get those edits back. So he likes to take his time with things. So.
Right.
So, Soo Ra, be honest. How hard are you going to ghost Ray after this? Ray, tell her what you did to your last guest, Tracy Jane. She's in hiding now. No, Tracy's you probably might have known her from New York City, but no, she ended up going dating a listener. I'm not playing matchmaker ever again. Yes. Yes. And then it did not
go well.
It did not go well. He was not nice. I'm Team Tracy.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ray after this so he starts believing in them.
Yes. Then I got to believe in a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Soo Ra, at this moment, you are questioning all of your life decisions. True.
I hate to say that this isn't the worst decision I've ever made. But
everybody follow her on social media. She's very funny. Why do Asians make the best asking for Ray? Lady boys asking for Ray.
I told you we're good at everything.
Good at everything. That's why. Good at everything. Tigger 74, 74, 74. Soo Ra, you're funny. Thanks for being a good sport. You are a very good sport. And she is very funny.
Thanks so much.
Flimsy.
Great.
Horrible driver, great sport.
You know what?
That's funny. Great at everything. Great at
Why
everything.
do you think I live
Even
in New York, so I can take the subway. Duh.
yeah. But doesn't no. The name Nate J not my friend Ari does not have, and I know her ex-husband, so they're not Nate J. And no, Ari wants no part of Ari's a friend of mine who's not a comedian that is no longer going on podcasts anymore. I'm the jerk that brought her into this world and brought her into podcasts. That's on me. But she's a good friend, and she makes soaps. So, I don't know if she sells famous ex-husbands soaps and deodorants. If you're, I still use them to this day.
That's what they're called, ex-husband?
Famous ex, yeah. Her and her ex-husband had a soap and deodorant company, and then when they went their separate ways, they did their own. That's the way she sells it to her people, and he sells it to his people.
Oh.
And they're on good terms too, you punks, because I know him too. They're all on good terms. People like to stir drama in this stuff. Ray, can you sit a little bit on who's closer? My friend says your people I want to kill list is around 50. I say it's no less than 1,500. I don't want to kill anybody. Why are you trashing me? We're almost done here. I'm going to get you out.
You're a killer, Ray.
Well, that all started because I travel I-80. Yeah, since you got to hear the whole backstory of bless you. So there was a serial killer. This guy, because I-80 goes between Cleveland and New York City, and people would say that there's an I-80 serial killer, and I didn't believe them. And then turns out there is. This guy who would go around I-80. They caught him in Tennessee. And he's known as the I-80 serial killer, David Allen Rundle. So there actually is an I-80 serial killer.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Why do they think you're him? Do you look alike?
No, but I travel I-80. That's the whole thing because I go between Cleveland and New York City. I-80 is the road. So I'm always on I-80. And I didn't believe there's a real killer. But yes, there really is a serial killer.
There he is.
There he is. That's the guy.
Wow.
If only he would have stuck to soaking and a jumper. We got back. I had other subjects, but we got caught up on, which is a good thing, getting behind on super chats. So, Ray, I just took a screenshot of her, just like you messaged me to. I'll send it to everyone in the group or just Carlos.
Yeah, go ahead and airdrop that too.
Yes, airdrop it to everybody. It's all right. As long as you put her Instagram on it so they can follow her.
Thanks.
Soo Ra, do you have a special dentist for vaginas? Yes, they. Soo Ra, you're from South Korea or the best Korea?
Oh, wow. That sounds like
that
was their podcast if we had a podcast together. Soo Ra.
Yeah. Oh, Soo Ra. Are you from South Korea or the best Korea? Yeah, what's going on in South Korea? Are you following that?
What do you mean?
They no, they got rid of like one of their governments or something, or their who's ever in charge, something, some crisis. There's a crisis. There's protests going on, rival protests over South Korea's impeached president. The president is impeached.
Oh,
did you know? Yeah, you didn't know this? Yeah, this is going on right now.
Wow,
it's like
caught up.
Yeah, South Korea's impeached president. Yeah, because I can't reach like Minji. One of her Instagram pages got shut down because Korea got rid of stuff. Rival protests over South Korea's impeached president Yoon held in Seoul.
Oh, so I didn't know about this because I'm from North Korea. So,
are you really?
You think I would tell you that if I was?
I have no idea. I mean, maybe that's why they got out of there because that's like the no good one. Dennis Rodman got you out of there.
Yep.
Dennis Rodman's like, I'm taking her
Your
with me.
listeners called it. I'm into black guys.
Ray got his NBA at 23 and still hasn't made a buck. Boom. That's a good show. Made a buck. Yeah, true. Hey, Soo Ra, real quick. Did you know Ray murders women on I-80?
At least they're looking out for me. At least your listeners are looking out for me.
Mr. Mr. Ray. Ray, Liam is saying you Venmoed him $200 the other night. I presume that's what you're sending her equality rate. No, I did not send Liam $200, but thank you, Mr. Rapey. I did not Venmo him $200. I did pay him for being on my show. I did not give him $200.
But you weren't paying you in euros?
He's in Europe.
Oh, he's in
Europe.
Europe.
And look at his avatar. Yes.
Oh wow, we got international callers. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Soo Ra, I'm a fan. Do you know who Deitois is? Deitois in these chats. Yeah, Deitois in these chats. Right? She's a lady that's in the chats. I haven't seen her in a while, and now she's in the chats again. And she's a nice lady. I do not know her personally at all. We wish her the best. Liam, Soo Ra, Ray is the kind of male comic who invites women on the road, and then, oops, the hotel only has room with one bed, just for your information.
That's cool.
Thank you, Liam. Yeah,
Thanks
cool.
so much. I don't open for anybody. I am the head. Okay.
Why do records say you crashed that made you Cat Lockman? I don't know, Cat Lockman. I do not trust. No guy, Soo Ra and so gay. You're Soo Ra and I'm so gay. True. I'm going with it. Ray, tell her about the time you did insurance fraud. That's you can't get by. I got in a car accident and none of the insurance covered it. I had a rental car insurance didn't cover it. My car insurance, thankfully, the credit cards cover it if they have the insurance. So thank you to them. Soo Ra regrets doing this podcast. Well, we've not now because we're all caught up.
Listen, I'm surprisingly still here. So
yeah. What do you want to plug? What do you got coming up?
I just been going hard on the social media. So go check out some of my videos. We're dropping them every week. Hoorah for Soo Ra.
And thank you. Thank you for jumping on. You were fantastic. You're awesome. Everyone go follow her. And I will see you guys all later. Patreon.com/rate of $3 a month. And thank you guys for supporting. Thank all you guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you punks later. Peace.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Ray.